Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another Final Pour episode. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. Get comfortable. Let's have a drink, shall we? All my returning viewers, you know how we do. And let's do it to it, shall we? So today's Final Pour episode is going to be of the Don Sergio Reposado Tequila. Coming in at 40%. There's some good information. Never mind the government stuff. That's not necessary. There's your laser code for all those interested in that. This is a pretty decent enough, interesting, intriguing bottle. At least the bottle itself. I like the color. I like the contrast of the white over that nice golden hue tinted. Let's go ahead and get it on, shall we? Cork pop. Boom. So, if you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. I know, I just realized, yeah, go ahead. I just realized I forgot to do the rundown in a couple of my previous videos. I'm pretty sure some of my returning viewers felt some relief from the redundancy. Ooh, anyhow. Mr. Randy does a 3-part series to his reviews. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, share my first pour with you because that's what we do. My impressions of my first pour. Boom. I'm a little rusty. Haven't done it in a few videos. Part 2, full review time. We're going to drink it down halfway. We're going to cork it, put it back on the shelf, let it sit there for a week and a half, 2 weeks. There's a schedule. It's closing. The gap is closing. More of my videos are getting more streamlined. Most of my content has been chewed through. We're roughly within 2 weeks. I want to say about 2 weeks. So now we're about caught up. So that's awesome. We'll slow down. Start doing better reviews, start doing better bottles. So now more like few and far between, but don't think of it as negative. Anyway, I go online, I find out what I can, come back, probably with next to nothing. We talk about it, I score it, we continue to drink it because part 3, where we are today, the final pour, thusly named, we have the final pour in a glass compared to the first pour off the rip and everything in between. So, if you watched the last video I did of the Don Diego Santa. Yeah, Don Diego Santa. Horrible. Not horrible. I didn't like it. I mean, I can understand that people would find it appealable because of... No, don't. Just don't. For the price of that bottle, you could have got something better. Even if it was a $3.75, you could have got something better without all that extra crap in it. You don't need it. Not saying it's toxic. As long as it's not toxic, fine. Just don't expect me to buy it again. On the nose, it's pretty respectable. I'm gonna put a pin in this thought for a moment, and we're gonna move on. The nose is agave, spice, pepper spice. It's I'm thinking white pepper. So the difference between white pepper and black pepper is black pepper has a deep, rich, earthy sort of spice to it, while the white pepper has a little bit of a lighter, dare I say, like citrus type of spice. How is citrus spicy? It's spicy. Like an orange has a bite. So maybe in that mannerism. I do smell oaky caramel. I do believe I am detecting, I don't know if I flat out nailed it, that it had glycerin, but it's not as horrible as that Diego Santa. This was the bottle, I do believe, when I did research, it wasn't this tall bottle. It was a short, wider bottle. And I found out why they make the tall bottles. They make the tall bottles because the taller they make the bottle, the less likely it's going to fit on a shelf next to what? Bourbon bottles. That's right. I don't think tequila gives a crap about scotch, but tequila is fighting bourbon. Bourbon is big business, especially here in the States. So this bottle is too big to fit on the same shelf as most other bourbon bottles. So this bottle has to go where? That's right, children. On the top shelf. Making it what? Right again, children. A top shelf bottle. Literally, literally a top shelf bottle. Where else can it go? You can lay it on the floor if you like. This one's not that bad. This one's actually kind of decent. This one I drank completely neat. I did try it once in my tonic water. And I think now I'll just drink it neat. That's kind of a switch up, right? Let's get on the palate. That's much better. Oh, yeah, I had that Diego Santa yesterday. And I was like, no. No. I'm currently pondering everything, the experience, the taste. What am I tasting? How much? What's the intensity? I'm monitoring the effects, the numbness, the tingly, the spicy tingliness before we go into this second. Because that first one is just acclimation pour, just to sort of get you warmed up, relax everything, because everything's gonna, it's like your taste buds, and you're just gonna go like this, but then you work it out like I'm doing right now, talking, drawing out the enunciations, stretching everything lively, and now we're ready. Now we're ready. Let's do this. It's definitely got a good amount of viscosity. Transfers to the mouth very well. And I'm definitely saying there's glycerin in here because it's oily, it's juicy, sweet, like a light syrup. All the flavors have held together so well from tip to tail. Glycerin. Now, don't get me wrong on this. There are plenty of higher priced, higher quality tequilas out there that can give you the same experience. You can get greatness from the tip to the tail without any glycerin, without any additives. You're paying out the butt for that one for sure. Talking like $60 or more. I'd like to know their secret. Keep your secrets, wizard. But anywho, yeah, the flavor palette is very nice. It's not overly syrupy. It's not extremely to a point where the glycerin's all up in your face saying, hey, I'm here. No. It's subtle. It's balanced. But it's very noticeable. Anybody, any kind of connoisseur, even if you're an adept, even if you're a beginner, you can tell the difference between something that has glycerin, something that does not. Now, sometimes they can be seriously tricky and put even the smallest amount in there. Why would you? Why would you? You either go full card or, you go full, I don't know, gold. I don't know what to say. Superior. Flavor, the palatine flavor is nice. It's decent. It's okay. Like I said, nothing horrible going on there. It's acceptable as far as I'm concerned. This is an acceptable tequila. As far as effects goes, there's a little dryness on the tongue. There's just like a lingering sweetness, but like on a lower end of sweetness. Not a high and bright sweetness, but like a lower sweet, like a rich molasses that you had a few minutes ago, and it's just still lingering on the palate. Like it's really in the taste buds. Let's go ahead and do this finish. Yes. Yes. That is acceptable. That is slightly more than acceptable. It's done right. Yes, it has additives. Yes, it has glycerin. Probably has added flavor somehow. But it's not overwhelming. It's done, the ratios are done just right. I'm getting a little tingling on the lips. The flavor palating for this is lower end, deep, rich, mellow, dry, slightly dry on the back end palate. Very soft caramel. Nothing in here is trying to beat any other thing in here. Like I said, moderately balanced. She does that sometimes. She's changed on me. You change your voice. Anywho, I don't know if I did it or not, but if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. That way all this great content won't just be passed over because of algorithm, which has gone wonky, especially on YouTube. Algorithm on YouTube has gone wonky, and it's suggesting my own videos back to me. If you've got something to say about that, hit me up in the comment section. Love to know if you've seen some weird stuff going on. AI's taken over, and nothing more we can do except for abandon all technology, which you know it's not going to happen. Not unless we get some devious, dastardly, dirty duel that does it for us. Here's to that hero. Anyhow, in the comment section, we'd love to know where you're at, what you're currently drinking, what's going on in the world of libations around you. Have you had the Don Sergio Reposado? Just the Don Sergio. I like it. It's nice. It's good. Anyways, there it is. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a decent one. That's better than that last one, at least.